Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards today? I hope so. All right, getting set up. Let me change my chat to all messages. Pull you guys up here so I can actually read the chat. I have all the cards. I have the Enchanted Map oracles, the Mermaid oracles, the Crow oracles. I have the Standard Tarot. I have the Love cards, and I have the two Earth decks as well. So we have a lot going on with the decks. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in that portion of the channel, I leave links in all the description boxes of my videos. I'm having difficulties logging on here. Hello, Alina. Hello, welcome. Bear with me, please, please. I don't know why I'm having difficulties. That's better. And I will get you on the list. No one is here yet. We're just starting. And bear with me. Give me some grace, please. Perfect. You are first. You are first, my friend. Now I can see better too. So let's put you on the list. Do you know what deck you would like to use? And how are you today? How are you? So we have the Enchanted Maps. We have the, oh, you have a test tomorrow. Good vibes on that test. I know you've been studying hard. Getting the right amount of sleep, eating the right foods. Oh, I'm in top. What in the world? I forgot to change my chat. Hold on. You guys, I apologize. No wonder I wasn't seeing everything. Parker, hello. Welcome back. Please be nice, my friend. True love cards it is. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Would you like to be put on the list for a free card pull? All right, Alina, let's see what these cards have for you. Ooh, well, it was thinking about it. Let's see. Oh, my hands are stiff today. There we go. It's from all that snowmobiling. So you have the Emotional Freedom card. This is so pretty. The artwork with these cards is just amazing. So the Emotional Freedom. The emotional freedom, true emotional freedom, is liberating in its ability to embrace individuality in yourself and others. In modern society, we often encounter the notion that being single means you are free, while being in a relationship means you are not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Many single people feel trapped by loneliness and an inability to embrace certain aspects of life without a partner. Indeed, we often find that two people together may accomplish and enjoy much more of what the world has to offer than was possible on their own. You have drawn this card today because deep down you still believe or fear that being in a loving relationship will compromise your personal autonomy and emotional freedom. No matter how much you desire love and commitment on the one hand, there is a part of you that holds back because of this old feeling. So alternatively, if you are in a relationship, it's time to acknowledge that your partner is not really limiting or suppressing you. No one can truly control you. So this card is either suggesting it's time to reclaim your power, make healthier choices for yourself, and act upon them. True emotional freedom is not about keeping secrets from your mate. You may succeed in deceiving your partner, but you cannot deceive yourself in the long run. Rather, emotional freedom is about acknowledging the different attitudes and perspectives each person holds and creating a relationship that all can embrace. Each of you will feel free to think, speak, and act authentically while sharing the uniqueness of your experience with each other. This generates a feeling of mutual support, care, and understanding, and leads to an amazing freedom that celebrates the truth of who you are. It is a very pretty card. And you are absolutely right, Alina. No one can control you. No one can control any of us. We are our controller of our own destiny. So, Parker, I don't know if you are here, my friend, but I am going to pull a crow card for you. Hope, hello. Welcome back. Did you get to go on your walk? Amanda, hello. Well, that's weird. Let me get you guys on the list. I hope it's fixed then, right? Alina says, no, I'm single and I will not let anybody control me, even if I am in a relationship. And that's right. Being in a relationship should just enhance each other. Aw, just okay-ish. I'm doing good. I feel much better after my workout. All right, so this is for Parker. There we go. Parker, you have the Knight card. And this card says, it is here that all the chatter, all the noise, all the action of the day subsides and quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and can help you grow? Are there events like petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark? This card brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene as well. The ability to get a solid 8 hours of sleep has been proven to not only help your mood, but improve your health. Dementia and heart disease are linked to lack of sleep. So, my friend, do you practice healthy sleeping habits? Are your nights filled with restorative sleep? Or does your racing mind keep you awake? When the Knight card appears, You need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. I can understand that spending time with your spouse when they're home. It's important to make time for your spouse, your significant other, especially when if you work from home and this YouTube stuff, you're a digital creator, it can get very time consuming. So make sure you make time for not only your significant other, but yourself as well. Hope, it is your turn, my friend. So Hope, I couldn't remember the name of your other channel. It was like, it was Bella Thorpe's, but I don't think I wrote it all in. So would you please, I know I typed the wrong one in because it took me somewhere crazy. Rodriguez Recipes, hello and welcome back. Absolutely, crows. The Bella Thorpe's, that's what it was. Thank you. And my video's not uploaded yet from the live this morning, so I couldn't go back in the chat and read it. So I appreciate that. And Rodriguez Recipes, would you like to be put on the list again? On the list? I can't talk today. Yeah, so I'm going to go check out the channel you guys have together. Oh, I thought I was a subscriber to your channel, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm going to make sure I subscribe. One more good shuffle. I got to change this tablecloth. Listen to me blaming it all on the tablecloth. It's not like operator error or anything. Ugh, my hands don't work. Oh, these cards. Uh-oh. We should try this one more time. Oh, I cannot wait to see your walking video. Did you have a good walk today? Oh, I understand that. My husband gets up at 3:30 in the morning, and so of course I don't see him that early in the morning. No way, I'm sleeping. There we go. And then he gets home about 3:30 in the afternoon. They are. Last night mine was being crazy. But I feel like we received a message saying that they were doing some sort of updates or something like that. Yeah, 3:30 in the morning he gets up for work. So you have the risk card in the I was going to say the upright position. These don't matter. I know it. I know it. And he's the type of person who, 3 or 4 hours of sleep, I should say 4. About 4 hours of sleep, he's good to go. I would like to say I wished I could get up at 5. I could actually get things started sooner. But no, I'm up at about 6. So in this picture, you can see the clams on the rocks presented an interesting opportunity for the daring crow. Despite the raging waves that threatened to pull the crow into the water, the bird held its position long enough to grab a piece of clam meat. You may need to assess if the reward is worth the risk. And if it is, now may be the time to take a chance on something you desire. Risk brings to your awareness an opportunity that others might forego out of fear. And as a result, you may discover there is less competition, opening the door for you to succeed more easily. I like that card. Jimmy, hello, welcome. How was your weekend, my friend? I can understand that. So you get up with your husband. You're a better person than I am because I'm still snoring. It was weekendy. Did you let the weekend be your weekend? Okay, so Amanda, it is your turn, my friend. Do you know what deck of cards you would like? Oh yeah, me too. I love to get up early and watch the sunrise. I do, but you're right. It's so cozy. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not getting out. We just pull the blankets back over my head. Okay, so let's see what the enchanted maps have for you today then. I think we pulled tarot for you yesterday. True love it is, Jimmy. Oh, Hope, I love those things. Where did you find them? I've got to get some. That was the greatest thing I've seen in the longest time. I love prank gifts. What do they call them? Gag gifts. Um, one year I found the fake cat poo and put it in it's when we had a Siamese cat, and I put it in her little cat house. My son, my son came out. It was when they're all home and in school. He was in high school. He comes out all disgusted. Mom, the cat went to the bathroom in her house and blah blah blah, and he's freaking out. And I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like, all right, I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up. I'll take care of it. Um, so he goes, does whatever. And a little while later, he's like, Mom, now he's getting upset. I thought you were going to clean that up. He walked away one more time. He came out. He was like, never mind, Mom, I'll do it. And that's when he found out it was fake. Oh my gosh. I was laughing so hard, I was crying. He was so mad at me. Amanda, check on your mom for sure. Wow. That is a lot. I mean, hey, your body is requiring it if you're sleeping that many hours. Yeah, I hope your mom is okay too, Amanda. I know, Christopher, he was so mad at me. The Entertainer. Oh my gosh, I've got to check that out. I wonder if like Amazon or anything sells them. All right, so this is for Amanda. Oh, so your aunt hasn't heard from her either. So, Amanda, you have the rock bottom card in reverse. And this card wants you to know that you will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. I can understand that, Jimmy, because my dog's the same way. I get up, I make my bed, and she's like, oh yeah, I don't think so. Messes it up, and then she's still sleeping there. Still sleeping in the same spot. Ho, Hope, thank you so much. So, mini brands gross editions. It was so gross. So, Hope, the magnifying glass, are you supposed to look at the maggots with it? Are you actually supposed to break that open and look at the maggots? So Rodriguez recipe. If you are still here, it is your turn, my friend. And I haven't seen any questions written from anybody in there yet either. Oh, it's to read the oh. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Huh. That's a question I'm going to ask Sister Susan if she knows that. Which, has anybody seen Sister Susan? Oh, and also, I got a notification or a message, I should say, a reply, a comment on one of my videos from Marcia, Adventures Unseen. So I know she's safe. I should say they. I know they are safe. I know. Well, she was on here a little bit for, what, yesterday maybe? The day before? Wait, yesterday was Monday, right? I think she was on here yesterday. Oh my goodness, Hope. She's going to be so mad at you. She's going to be like, I hope you brought a change of clothes. Yeah, I'm going to have to call her today because I usually get, a message from her first thing in the morning. I know it's still super early. Oh, I know it's still super early. It's like 8:30 in New Mexico in the morning. But no, that doesn't even work because she is usually up by sometimes 4:30 in the morning. All right, so this one is for Rodriguez recipe. Oh, you have the wide open card. I hope you when you go to your mom's, set the camera up and record what she says to you. It'll be the best. So Rodriguez, all manner of opportunities are presented at you this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. My friend, you have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Oh my goodness. My son would be so upset, but that is great. Well, usually they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So, is she a prankster herself? Jimmy, you're next with the love card, my friend. I know, so many people hate glitter. I figured you probably did. I don't know if the thing with Christopher is that it's glitter. I don't think he likes the explosion and the mess because it can be confetti. It can be those pop things where the little streamers. Oh no, he's never happy with that. He's like, you got to clean it up. And if you do it outside in the yard, you make sure you get everything picked up. He doesn't want that stuff around in the yard. Absolutely, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. You're like, it better be a super tall tree. All right. Let's see what we get for you, Jimmy. Oh, I bet they are. I bet they are. So, Hope, I don't know if I had mentioned it or not, but my son-in-law is a correctional officer, and here in New York State, we have over 25 prisons on strike right now. Well, probably even more. That was last week when I heard there's 25. So this is for Jimmy. Let's see what we have for you. Ooh, wow, that one just like flew across the room. There are a lot of, Jimmy, you have the dating card. There are so many things. Wages, hours, mandatory overtime, health, just so much, so much. And the correctional officers, they deserve so much more than what they're getting. So much more. There's so much you have to put up with. Whether you're maximum security or shock or whatever you want to call it, there's just so much. Correctional officers deserve everything they're asking for. And now they received a letter stating that they're not covered with health insurance anymore. So if they want it, they have to cover it all themselves. So, so many of them have families. Lisa, hello, welcome. How are you, my dear? So, Jimmy, you have the dating card. The getting to know you time offered by dating can be invaluable, Jimmy. The concept of courtship may seem quaint these days, but most of us are familiar with the modern term dating. Our society has changed enormously in the last century, but the profound effects of meeting someone attractive and falling in love have not. The opportunities that courtship offered are often completely overlooked today. The process is made. The process of courtship made it clear over time whether or not the people involved were genuinely interested in each other. The suitor had to be determined, and the person being courted had a chance to observe how the suitor behaved, creating a chance for both to exercise some perspective and objectivity. Dating allowed more freedom than courtship, and the couple may have time to be alone together. Dating was seen as a legitimate process where the pair deliberately spent time getting to know one another. These systems aren't perfect, but compare them to what we have now. Many relationships are hurriedly formed and are often of, how do you want to say it? They're pushed by friends and family. The lack of support and guidance in a headlong rush to get into a relationship can be devastating, and not just for younger people. As we mature, we don't always become wiser in love. So getting to know you time offered by courtship or dating is invaluable. In this, you've drawn this card because the universe would like you to contemplate what you tend to overlook when you meet someone new, or what you may have overlooked when you became involved with your current partner. Consider what you can learn from those experiences and what you can learn about yourself. It can make a big difference on how you approach the soulmate you want to be with, and it can help you communicate your feelings and expectations about the relationship more clearly for your current partner. So, take time. If you are dating, or maybe take the time to date and get to know people. Truthbuster, hello, welcome back, my friend. I absolutely will. Jimmy, let's try to get a time frame for you. New York is a great place if you've never... New York is beautiful. Absolutely. Let me write that on there for you. Tarot it is. So one more. All right, Jimmy, let's see if we can get a time frame. So, Hope, there are... Jimmy, you have the Lover's card. There are places in New York, well, probably all over, that if you come when it snows, you can literally rent snowmobiles, which is super cool. The second card you have is the Four of Pentacles. Try to get one more, Jimmy. I can understand that. I can understand that. But you have to open yourself up. There will be a time. You have the Lover's card. It's a major arcana card. It's a positive energy. And this card can represent a Gemini. Let's see if I have anything else on my cheat sheet about the Lovers. I don't. Most of the time it is not snowing in April. Like February, we get snow, but we're starting to get it melts and then we'll get snow. It'll melt. We'll get snow. March is generally the same way. But like I mentioned earlier, we're getting this polar vortex, and apparently it's going to be super, super cold again. And we're probably going to get more lake effect snow. So who knows what this year is going to bring. So around here, April 1st is the first day of trout season and is guaranteed to have rain snow mix on April 1st. Jimmy, I'm going to look deeper into the Lovers card for you real quick before we go on to the next one. This card says we are aligned with unity and cooperation. We are at one and can embody love and life. There is a need to be open and transparent in our relationships. Nothing should be held back, even if emotional expression exposes us to feelings of vulnerability. So, maybe there is a date on your horizon. If so, be honest, be truthful. Now, when I say that, use discernment at the same time. I mean, you don't want to lay it all out on the table. Just because there's also, what do they want to say? An alluring effect to mystery as well. Just be truthful, open. Don't lay it all out on the table. Take time to get to know the person, like the dating said. And you have the Four of Pentacles. Oops. And the Four of Pentacles represents the winter season. And it represents selfishness. But it is for a reason. And it's hard to explain selfishness, being selfish. Like there's the person who's like, has a whole bag of candy and they're not going to share it with the other kids because they're selfish. Or there's the person being selfish for a reason. They're keeping it to themselves for a reason. Bradley, hello, welcome, my friend. Mancy, oh my goodness, how are you? We have not heard from you in a long time. So would you guys like to be put on the list? Mancy, how, I feel like you were taking a bunch of tests. That's okay because that's trial and error. Then you go on another date. And you have the Justice card. The Justice is a major arcana card. How'd they go, Mancy? Have you gotten your results? You're like, they were okay. Were they okay enough just to pass? Did you pass? Jimmy, this is a take a step back card. It's a take a step back and be objective. And will you be taking this test soon? Oh, somebody will come along. What is meant for you will never truly pass you by, Jimmy. I am a firm believer in that. So don't hide, not that you are. Well, I mean, you did say you've been sleeping a lot. Don't hide out. Lisa, it is your turn, my friend. Yes, I did, Jimmy. Thank you. In May. All right, you got this. You got this. All right, so Lisa is next. Truth Busters, Truth Buster, Bradley, and Mancy are after Lisa. Oh, you don't study. One more good shuffle, and we'll see what comes out for Lisa. Oh, you're a very busy person. Well, make sure you take time to study and be prepared. So for Lisa, we have the listening card in reverse. Laverne, hello, absolutely. We have the listening card in reverse. And this card says, are you feeling that you're not being heard? That perhaps your needs aren't valid? That your song will go unsung? Now is the time to speak up. Bring your message to the world. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. In the reverse position, listening has another meaning also. It wants you to it asks if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is the time to get out of denial. Reversed, this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Truth Buster, you are next, my friend. Oh, these are jumping already. Shout out to our new subscriber, Jimmy, the Lunar Prince. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the family. All right, here we go. Truth Buster. Oh, okay. 3 cards. So, you had a specific question, and oh my gosh, my eyes. So this is the time I like to mention that these cards are just for fun. I am a reselling grandma. I'm not a professional anything. I like food, if that helps. But when somebody has a question, we like to use the tarot because the tarot is good for yes or no, good energy, bad energy, and sometimes we even get a time frame. So the very first card you have, my friend, Truth Buster, is the 4 of Wands. Wands represents spring season. Wands is a yes card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it'd be a diamond and it'd be red. Again, it is a yes card. And the 4 of Wands is a card that says to celebrate, and it's also a welcome card. Again, Wands represents spring season, and the dates I have for you are April 11th through April 20th. We also have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is another yes card. If it was a regular deck of cards, it'd be hearts. So red, hearts, Again, Truth Buster, it is a yes. So you have 2 yeses. And the 6 card, this is a 6, correct? Yeah. It is a level up card. So you're leveling up. And it also says to look upon the world with childlike innocence and awe. Like you remember as a young child, just how things were always just so cool and amazing and just, I don't know. Look at things through the innocent eyes of a child. And again, it's a level up card. And the last card you have is the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card. These 2 are minor arcana cards, or arcana, however you pronounce it. Temperance is another positive energy card. It's another yes card. This card is a card you would want in any position in a tarot reading. And the Temperance represents change and going for it. This card can also represent a Sagittarius. My friend, you have 3 positive cards. Good energy, good vibes, my friend. I'm super curious as what is coming your way in that April time frame. Again, it was April 11th through April 20th. Isn't April 20th, I think Easter is on April 20th this year as well. And our next one, I hope that helps, Truth Buster. Bella, hello, welcome. You are so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. Bradley, you are next, my friend. You can absolutely have a mermaid, Bella. Bradley, what deck would you like? I have the crows. We have the mermaids. And the maps. These ones are an oracle. Tarot deck. True love. Hopefully you guys can see these. True love it is. Amanda, good vibes, my friend. And I hope you get through fast and everything's fine. And you can come back and let us all know. So yes, take care of mom. True love cards it is. Social, hello, welcome. Put you on the list too, my friend. So, Bradley, you are next. And the next 3 are Nancy, Laverne, Bella, well, and then Social. Oh, third. Hope, what part of New York were you thinking about visiting? Well, Bradley. There we go. We have the Resolving Conflict card. So, and on the bottom, you can see we have understanding, compassion, empathy, love. She's doing her videos. So yeah, where is this card? That's reparenting. Aha. So this card says, embrace this opportunity to create a greater understanding and connection with your beloved. It says misunderstandings, disagreements, arguments, and conflict can be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone you really love. Whether we like it or not, conflict does occur, even between people who are extremely compatible. For most people, it's not possible to completely avoid conflict in a relationship. So, what is the solution? Conflict actually presents an amazing opportunity. When a disagreement or misunderstanding arises, it's offering you a wonderful chance to understand yourself, your partner, and both your communication styles more clearly. When you become curt or angry with each other, what you're really saying is, I don't feel like listening to you, or I don't feel like you care about what I think or what I want. The real reason conflict arises is because someone feels afraid or hurt. Fear of not having our needs met and the hurt we experience when our feelings are seemingly overlooked are the most common reasons for attacking another while defending ourselves. You have drawn this card today because healing your fear of any type of conflict will benefit the quality of your future and existing relationships. Being human means that you will occasionally experience conflict, whether you see yourself as the passive or aggressive one, the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter which side you're on. It's a dynamic, and we all experience it on occasion. Next time you find yourself in a disagreement, don't run away, ignore it, or become aggressive. Embrace the opportunity to understand them, yourself, and the situation more clearly. The key to unlocking the grip of conflict and shifting the conversation to a healing level is asking, what do you really mean by that? It is non-confrontational and open while creating a space for people to express themselves truthfully and discover the real issue. Asking this question in a calm manner makes it clear that you genuinely want to know. When you ask, what do you really mean by that? Your supposed adversary will begin to understand that you do care, and that resolution, healing, and mutual satisfaction are possible. I hope that helps. I'm the same way. I'm a grandma. I'm the same way. So I had so I read cards all the time. I even do my own. And one time I did card reading, a 3-card pull, and it was all on the lines of, you need to be a little more understanding. I was like, what? This is not what I expected. But it's true. It's true. And I'm terrible at it. I know there's more than one right way to do things, is more or less the easiest way to put it. So just because, someone does it a specific way doesn't mean the other person's way isn't right as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh. May Fancy, hello and welcome. Mancy, you are next, my friend. Was it in like over like a stupid little argument? Nancy, do you know what deck of cards you would like? So we have the True Love that we just used, the Tarot, Mermaids, Maps, True Love. They are beautiful cards. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to be put through that. Sometimes life is so unfair. Just remember, not all people are like that. Not all people are like that, my friend. Shame on them. Shame on them. Mancy, my friend, this is for you. It's all right. It wasn't meant for you. She was not meant for you. There's something better around the corner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Better to know now than later, right? You have the manifestation card, Mancy. This is true. This is true. And, you know, I don't want you guys to think that we don't argue. We're human. We do. And, but it is true. That's the time when you need to check yourself because there's another thing they say. The least said is the least mended. And it is so true. So many people say hurtful things just because they're angry. And you can't take those back. No matter how sorry you are for saying them, you can't take them back. So again, the least said is the least mended. Manifestation. I understand that. I understand that. But sometimes maybe that pause is maybe just walking away, going somewhere to be by yourself for a few minutes. Oh, Amanda, that was fast. Like the sensory rooms, you know, a place for people to go away. So maybe when an argument arises, that person should be allowed to take that time to be alone. I don't know how it works. I'm not around many autistic people or ADHD people. I do know I have acquaintances, but there's so much about it that I know nothing about it. So Mancy, this card says it's easy to connect with the energy of all that is available to you in the universe. So this card talks about the heart manifestation balance. There are many times in life when we wish we could manifest a specific item, situation, or even person. Many people know how to visualize what they want, but how often do they consider the quality of the vibration or frequency they are emanating? If you are trying to manifest something but your chakras are out of alignment and not working together, this can create an energy that blocks whatever it is that you wish to attract. And the heart manifestation balance represents your heart chakra represents your heart's desires and intuition. Your solar plexus chakra represents your sense of self, material reality, and your gut instinct. And your navel chakra represents your creativity, fertility, and ability to manifest. Now, once you have located these powerful centers at the center of your chest, the center of your midriff, and just below your navel, you simply imagine the flow of energy and light moving through, connecting all three of them in a figure eight. Most people like to start doing this laying flat, generally, where you're most comfortable, whether it be in bed, on a couch. When you first start the figure eight, the light and the energy may be sluggish, but the more you practice and visualize, you'll have the feeling of the energy pulsing up and down smoothly. It's perfect to do morning or night, and really, it may help you, Nancy, also come May. It's a perfect time to start practicing your heart manifestation balance before that test. So I know I've missed a few people here. Amanda's back. Okay. All right. So, well, you called. You're the better person. You called and you know she's fine. So that's something you don't have to worry about anymore. Jimmy, are you talking about me being on the spectrum? Alpha, hello. Welcome, my friend. So Laverne is next. Oh my goodness. No, Jimmy, maybe you should like teach people to run. Something like that. Something you just keep go, 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 go. Good for you, Amanda. Yes, pass on the good news. So, Laverne, my friend, you are next. So Laverne is next. We have Bella, Social, May Fancy, and Alpha. I have added you to the list as well. Laverne says anything. Let's try, let's use maps. Do any of you guys use the travel mugs? You are welcome, Nancy. You are very welcome. Thank you for being here and being so patient. So have you noticed that after a couple years, they're just like junk? Excuse me. So first I thought it was, so this one's a Yeti. Not sponsored, not even sure if I'm happy with it. So I thought it was maybe the seal. And then I was thought, okay, so maybe it's the top, because the Yeti has a little magnetic thing. So I thought, okay, so maybe that is why it's not staying cold. No. Well, I think it's literally something to do with the material. Like after a few years, they're just junk. Do you feel the same way? Ali, hello. He's like, hi, bye. No, I haven't, but I listen to that music all the time. He's in and out quicker than Susan, I tell ya. Flash. Flash Ali, gone. It was nice to see you, my friend. You're probably not here, but it was nice to see you. All right, so let's shuffle these up. Yeah, so I'm super disappointed in the travel mugs. And I'm thinking, is it smarter just to buy the stinking styrofoam disposable ones from Dollar Tree? because these things probably take forever to break. They probably will never break down in a landfill. Yeah, so my issue is the landfill, you know. $40 for something that's not going to last past a couple of years. It may even have been more. And it's going to take forever to break down in a landfill. Compared to a bundle of them from Dollar Tree. I don't know how many of them are in there. Let me know what you guys think. Copper is a good one. Ah, here we go. So for Laverne, we have the rescue card in the upright position. Silver. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Have you guys seen the crystal coffee mugs yet? And what, if so, what do you think of them? So 16. They're so stinking pretty for one. That's the reason why I want one. But I'm curious if it's I'm just gonna have to break down and get one. Just get it and review it. All right, Nancy, you convinced me. I'm just gonna get one. So, Laverne, in the upright position, this card says, asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. That was a perfect reason to go order one. Nancy says, this card says, if you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into the right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up, as if by magic, to provide you with all the help you need. Ask, and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. So what has me asking questions is the part that says, however, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. Is your life expanding? Jimmy, some kids would consider them kids. Oh my gosh, can't believe I just called you a kid. Some people would consider them just broken in. And you could probably sell them for a few $100s. Have you seen those overalls? I don't know what the diff is. The ones that lock. Your life is expanding. That's exciting. Good vibes. And don't be afraid to ask for help. So I was watching this one, they're like tips, because I'm a reseller. I get all kinds of tips and ideas and bolos. And there were these ones. They were the overalls. Coveralls have arms, right? Overalls snap. I don't know, whatever. And they were filthy looking. They looked like somebody just ran them out into the mud and dirt and just slammed them around. And they were worth hundreds of dollars. And I was like, no. Why would anybody want to wear it? They look filthy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's probably very, very bad. Jimmy, that's probably not good at all. You should probably wear jogging pants or leggings underneath them. Double up, my friend. Laverne, Bella, my friend, you are next. And then you get these little notifications about, I know you guys have seen them on social media, like the top 25 things that are out of style or that are in style. And I'm like, no way. No way. Or like the top outfits for people over 50. And I'm like, I'm not wearing that. No way would I be caught dead in something that looked like a curtain. So, Bella, let's see what the mermaids have for you. Social is next. May, Fancy, and Alpha, if you guys are still here. There we go. Bella, we have the waiting card for you. I know, right? I so remember people wearing white socks and flip-flops with their toes sticking out. I'm like, no. We have the waiting card. I'd be like, no, you kids are not walking out of the house like that. Go change your clothes. Or like, where did you get those socks? Roll them down. Hide them. So this mermaid asks, what is it that you're waiting for? Is it a person or a situation? If so, what action can you take while you wait? Maybe you've made a wish and you're waiting for it to manifest. It's important to take some form of action to meet that wish halfway. So are you patiently waiting or are you getting excited? Is the feeling like waiting for a seasonal holiday when you exchange that gift or two? If this is the case, the suspense of waiting can be an enjoyable experience as it's filled with anticipation and excitement. Perhaps you're waiting and yearning for a specific outcome. Just be mindful that any projected outcome, any projected expectations you may have about the object or subject of your desire. If you can turn, so be careful of any projected expectations you have. And if you can turn waiting into being, it makes the time more bearable. This card also says, and this is the important part, Bella. This card also says your ship is about to come in. This is Bella, right? Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I have the right one. Again, your ship is about to come in. You have or are developing patience and you're about to reap the rewards. Perhaps you're simply waiting passively for your ship to come in without doing anything. Yes, you can certainly, it can be left to destiny. However, my friend, you have the option of swimming out to meet the ship if this feels like the right course of action. Do you feel like you've waited for too long? How long is too long? Read those, we need to read those questions again. Maybe you think you've been waiting for too long. And again, how long is too long? Remember, some things are definitely worth waiting for, others aren't. Only you will know which applies here. You are welcome, Bella. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for being here. Jimmy, you crack me up. The worst one, my daughter. She wouldn't wear socks. She did not matter. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, that child would not wear socks. Oh my goodness, I'd get phone calls at work. Your daughter come to school without socks. I'm like, it's 30 degrees out. And they're like, your daughter didn't have socks on. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. So I call the babysitter. How can you let Cassie go to school with no socks? And then it's like, apparently there's a big argument, and she was like, fine, just go. Like, no, 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 you don't just go. You make the child put socks on. But yeah, yep. She refused. She did not like to wear socks at all. She would go on a walk. She would walk from here to town and carry her shoes. And be like, child, you need to wash your feet before you come in the house. I have no idea where you guys have been walking. That didn't work very well because they got to walk through the house to get to the tub. Okay, social. Anyways, we will not go down that rabbit hole anymore. Amanda, welcome back. I have it, so I can either listen to it on my laptop or on my phone, because I have both of them synced to my earbuds. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will totally let you know what I think about it. How exciting. A live concert for your birthday. And again, happy belated birthday, my friend. For an audience of 20,000. Oh my gosh, how exciting. So when did you do this? All right, social. I'm shuffling these cards for you, my friend. But you can pick any deck you want. I'm just shuffling these ones, social. That is a lot of people. Social, the very first card you have is the details card in the upright position. Ollie, did he leave already? Did he just leave like the wind? So what card is this? 43. I'm asking you guys. So what card is that? So this card says this is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. It says, look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. This card's appearance is assigned to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. The most important thing, my friend, is if you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them now, before, not after when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. Don't forget, you can gain a great understanding by observing minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions. They all reveal the larger picture. Social, you also have the unexpected visitors reversed. So yeah, Ollie must have took off. In it reversed, this card says that unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. Sometimes the things most desired is kept away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. This card says adapt to the shifts in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be after. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you can expect the unexpected, nothing will come as a shock. We have May Fancy. You're talking about 30, are you talking about 30 degrees Fahrenheit? Units. All right, so May Fancy, my friend, you are next. And then Alpha. Let's use the mermaid cards for May Fancy. Addie, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Would you like me to add you to the list? One more good shuffle for May Fancy. Well, Addie, you came to the right place because there are all kinds of people in here. Super, super happy to talk to everybody. You'll never be alone in here. There we go. May Fancy, you have the Blessings card. So I am a grandma. I am a reselling grandma, Addie. And what that means is I find cool things out in the wild. I save them from the landfill. So yard sales, estate sales, secondhand stores, antique stores. I find cool and amazing things that I like, and I resell them on multiple platforms. And if anybody's interested in that, I leave the links in all the description boxes of my videos. But these videos are all about cards, oracle cards, tarot cards. Jimmy, what is a Kelvin unit? I'm probably going to regret asking that. So May Fancy, the Blessings card. Let me put Addie on the list. So at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we do these live card readings, Monday through Friday. 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do live workouts together. And I have my reselling business. So May Fancy, this mermaid is preparing herself for beautiful blessings by being receptive and filled with gratitude. This card says, prepare yourself to receive an abundance of blessings. The more you focus on, the more you'll attract. And don't forget to count your blessings. Blessings can manifest in many, many ways. This mermaid asks you to count your blessings and to be grateful for their presence in your life. The more you focus on being grateful, the more blessings you'll attract. And this card wants to know wants you to know that your presence could be a blessing in the life of someone else. When we feel worthy and can appreciate our true value, others can perceive us as a blessing in their lives. Alternately, perhaps someone is about to enter your life who will be a beautiful blessing for you. Sometimes we can feel helpless when we see things go wrong in the world. And when we just send out a simple silent blessing for the person, the people, or situation, it really can make a difference. No, this is just for fun. I've been playing, because I say I'm not a professional. I am a reselling grandma, but I've been using cards, playing with these cards ever since I was 21. 20. And I'm 53 right now. I'll be 54 in March. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alpha, my friend, you are next. Well, I'm not so sure about the Kelvin scale then. 30 degrees Celsius is the average temperature in the sun. I wished I had a thermometer right now because it shows Celsius and Fahrenheit. Ermi, hello. So 30 degrees Celsius, I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. Aw, Ermi, thank you. And hello, welcome. We have one. So this is for Alpha. Absolutely, my friend. I'll put you on the list. 2, 3. So Alpha, the first card you have is the 3 of Wands. This card is a positive energy card. It's a yes card if you have any questions. And it also represents, this is my cheat sheet, promises, new horizons, and it's an activating card. Why, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we have the Magician card. This is a major arcana card. And the Magician card represents, so it's a positive energy, and it represents something happening quickly. And it says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And underlined is it's all in the know-how. So it's all in the experience. It's a positive energy card. And you have the 4 of Cups. We had this one come out earlier as well. Again, this is a yes card. So if you have any questions, all 3 of these cards are yeses. Did I say it's a 4? This card is... this card says that it's a self-pity card. It says that you may be becoming a little self-obsessed. It says to get out a little bit more. And Cups represents the summertime. So don't lock yourself in the house. Get out there, no matter what season it is. Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So Addie, you are next, my friend. And then Ermi. So we haven't used the crow cards much. Addie, would you like to use these? Some people are like, oh no, not using crows. They got a thing against crows. I personally love crows. I have a crow tattoo. What do they say? Crows, I just think crows are phenomenal. I have a bunch of them that live in my yard. A whole murder of them that nest in the trees. And I personally believe that they represent loved ones that have passed on. Thank you for, Jimmy, thank you for that picture post this morning. I love it. It is absolutely everything I believe in about crows. And that they, when you see one, that they have a message from beyond. I have not printed the picture yet, but I am going to. I love that frequency picture. Sister Susan had sent me a crow picture last year, and I have it in the other room. So when I print this one off, it's going on my desk. I have 3 desks. One in the card of the day room, this desk where I work all day long, where the frequency print will go, and then I have a room in desk in my inventory room. All right, so we will use the tarot cards about your exams, but first I'm going to pull a crow card for Addie first, and then we'll pull the tarot. And we'll see what they say about your exams. So good vibes on your exam, my friend. Good vibes. Like I tell everybody, we have a lot of people who are studying and trying to better themselves in our chat. And I tell them all the time, don't forget, there's more to it than just studying. Yes, that's super important, but you've got to be prepared in so many ways. Don't forget to eat, get proper rest, and proper foods. Don't eat that junk food and the stuff that's going to make you feel all miserable when you got to sit there for a couple hours doing a test. So you have 2 cards that fell from the crows. And now, Addie, we will shuffle up the tarot. I try to get 3 from the tarot. All the other decks generally are a 1 card. But you can't help it if more than 1 falls. Which generally means they just have something to tell you. And it's important to pick them up in the proper order, too. So the first card we have, and these are the crow decks, is the Wrath card. So, wrath creates a powerful energy. It can be destructive and can lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. I was reading Ermi's message. I was like, I don't even know where Ali is. He was here and then he left. This card says, wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the person to know you are angry. They must also feel or experience that anger in some way. Does that resonate with you? This card asks you to consider the energy you're creating from your anger. Is it one that will in the end create a positive change in the relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. You're like, nope, not really. Wrath, the anger mutates in splinters, creating a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. You're like, I have a healthy relationship. Good. Everybody deserves to have a healthy relationship. Isolation. So this just, the Wrath card just might be, don't forget, I mean, even in healthy relationships, we just had that one card recently. It's okay to have disagreements as long as we are open in listening to the other one. So don't hold anger in, if that is the case. You have the Isolation card as well. Sometimes these cards don't mean diddly squat. Isolation This card may indicate your need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. So the Tarot decks, the first card we have is a Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents to withdraw and get some air. It says, and to speak your mind. And you also have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents that you are restricting yourself. This card says you're creating obstacles that are your own creation. So maybe this exam is not going to be anywhere as difficult as you think it's going to be. And then you have the Knight of Wands. Oh, my ears are ringing. Left ear generally means a male. Right ear, generally female. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, this is a corresponding card. But this card represents that all will benefit as long as you are sincere with heart. The Knight of Wands. Or the Eight of Swords. Oh, the Isolation one. The Crow cards are my favorite. And this card can quite possibly mean you just need to be somewhere quiet. And if that is the case, it might be because of your studies. And the introvert. Are you comfortable by yourself? You're like, oh, it doesn't matter to me if I'm in a room full of people or if I'm just sitting on the couch. Me? Did you irritate me? Absolutely not. No. We're both like, no, who, me? Absolutely not. Ermi, you are next, my friend. You are very sweet. And no, you did not irritate me at all. So, Ermi, do you know what deck you would like? We have the Tarot, the Love, we have the Maps, the Mermaids, and the Crows. So, Addie, we are here Monday through Friday. Same time. So you can come back every day and get a card pull. Perfect one. Oh my gosh, how funny. Oh, you want the maps? Well, you know what? Let's do both. I mean, and we have plenty of time. So, love and map. Let's do the love first. Addie, this would be at the point that one of my sons would come in and say, neither one is running away screaming. So I have 4 kids, 4 children, 8 grandkids. And so they're all full grown. My oldest is going to be 38 this year. All right, let's see. One more good shuffle. And we'll see what the love card has for Ermi. Oh, my assistant is here. This is the first time she showed up today. This morning. Well, no, she wasn't. She was in the other live. She's like, I'm coming. There we go. Hi. You want to come say hi to everybody? Yeah, you. Come here. Come on. Aw, she's like, I'm too tired to jump. She just woke up. India Assam, is that how you pronounce it? Assam is beautiful. Oh. Okay, so here's the true love card. And now let's shuffle the map. I'm going to have to Google it, check it out YouTube, and see, look at the pictures of it. Okay, map it is. I don't use Instagram. I think I have the Instagram channel just under, my name so nobody else takes it. Just so I have it. But I don't use it. I probably should. Here we go, Ermi. Wow, well, that's fast. The first one we're going to look at is the love card, which is the boundaries card. This is so... What's the matter? What? You want to go outside? Oh, guys, give me some grace, please. My assistant needs to go outside. I hear you. Come on. It's all right. You're good, girl. Perfect. All right, so, oops, wrong one. Boundaries. A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. You have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as the present. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you in your life so far and resolve to reset them where necessary. Ask your angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on. Most people understand the concept of healthy boundaries, but aren't always sure how to put them into practice. Boundaries could be described as simply having a clear and healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick, and what affects you both positively and negatively. A common example of unhealthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when feeling pressured by a prospective, new, or existing partner into doing or behaving in a way that isn't in harmony with your truth. For example, if you love the ocean and need to walk along the beach regularly to maintain emotional balance, you can invite your partner to join you or go alone, but you must not let this important activity fade from your life. There can be many gray areas in life between reasonable compromise and compromising your healthy boundaries. So each person is unique and each situation different. The most important thing is to make your boundaries and preferences clear early on in the relationship. Or your partner may feel annoyed and resentful when you bring it up months or even years down the track. In an existing relationship, it's important to communicate your feelings, needs, and preferences by owning them yourself. So you can say, I need time to myself regularly. So from now on, I will go to the beach once a week on my own. This is much more constructive than you never want to go to the beach. It's always impossible to drag you down there. You have ruined that pleasure for me. I'm going to get it back. Boundaries, my friends. Boundaries. And the map card you have is the Deep Freeze in reverse. Soon in, hello. I will totally put you on the list. Boundary or Deep Freeze in reverse. So in reverse, does it feel like nothing you can do right now will amount to anything? No matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole? My friend, life wants you to take a break. Ermi, you need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. So if you feel like you are just, 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, my friend, you are meant to just rest and relax and take care of yourself. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Sunin would like a love card. And welcome back, Sunin. It's been a couple of days. How have you been? Yes, Ermi, you, my friend, are first and foremost, number one, the only one to worry about. If you can't take care of yourself, then I don't know, you are so welcome, my friend. You must take care of yourself and be safe while you're doing it. Sunin, you have the forgiveness card. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, my friend. When you forgive yourself and others, you create more space for light and love to flow in. The quickest and simplest way to reconnect with your greater sense of personal worth and let more love into your life is to forgive yourself completely. You don't even have to know what you are forgiving yourself for. The angels understand that feeling guilty about a whole array of things has been an ongoing part of our lives, and now they say it's time to let that go. My friend, the strange thing about guilt is that you carry it without even realizing it. It is often about trivial or long forgotten events. As you repeat the mantra below, the vibration of these beautiful words will flow through you. Forgiveness is synonymous with love, acceptance, nurturing, and spiritual maturity, because in reality, none of these energies are separate from one another. They all work together. The uplifting vibration gently and gradually dissolves all the guilt and self-blame you might have stored in your physical cells, your chakras, and your energy field of aura. Letting go of these old energies is a relief, and as this darkness disappears, it creates space for more light and love to flow in. So, the more you use the mantra below, the lighter and brighter you will feel. Literally. Most people think that forgiveness is about forgiving someone else. But when you start with self-forgiveness, you quickly feel more lovable and find it much easier to accept others and forgive willingly when you need to. This creates space in your life for more joy and deeper personal connections. The forgiveness mantra is, I forgive myself, I forgive myself, I forgive myself. I am forgiven. I hope you enjoyed them. Bebob, hello, welcome back. Well, I have a couple of minutes. What can I, would you like a regular standard tarot deck? But my friend, I also have, now these ones aren't tarot. I have Enchanted Map Oracle. I have an Enchanted, that's not true. Enchanted Map, these are oracles. Crows, these are oracles. I have mermaids, these are oracles. The love cards that we just had. And the standard tarot. I will shuffle these standard ones. I have so many different decks. I have 3 more off to the side, didn't even mention. This is a standard tarot deck, but it's a holograph. All right, let's see what we get for Bebob. I only have a couple of minutes. Phil, hello, welcome. I've got just a couple of minutes, and I'm going to be logging off, my friends, and seeing what we get for Bebob. We have double, a change, something change, quick, inevitable. It can also represent a Capricorn. We have the 7 of Wands. Bebob, 7 of Wands represents, has been a recent conflict. I will try to get you, Phil. Do you know what deck you would like? And we have the Knight of Wands. Bebop, the Knight of Wands represents to be alert and ready to defend yourself. And don't be afraid to speak your own mind. And this quite possible, this conflict, quite possibly can be with a Capricorn. I don't know. I don't know what this means. But yeah, it's going to be soon, quite possibly within days. And the devil also says to stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. Just do it. Phil, the love deck. You are on it. I've got a couple of minutes, and we'll get through this as fast as we can, and then I will have to sign off. But we will be back tomorrow. If you want another card. Oh, that was fast. We have the Divine Masculine for you, Phil. And this card says, when harnessed in a healthy way, the divine masculine creates structure for the benefit of all he touches. You have drawn this card today because your masculine energy needs to create or achieve something to bring a project through to its fulfilling conclusion for the good of all, and to let go of the idea that you are weak because you need the nurturing support of the feminine. Look to the things that need to be done in your life. Look to where you are too hard on yourself or excessively independent, and give your divine masculine permission to work his magic in his own way. And with that, I'm going to end our live stream. Phil, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. With that, I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you again.